Hey babe,
Yeah.
tell us where we're at.
Detroit River.
And what are we doing at the river here today?
We're gonna do my geocaches.
We're doing what?
My geocaches.
Hold on, let me flip this thing over.
My geocaches.
What is that? Explain to everyone where geocaches.
A group of people put little treasures all over our city, and we just map it out and find them.
So we're going treasure hunting.
Yes.
Let's do this.
And there should be one over here.
So what are you doing with your phone? You're looking up geo credits?
Yeah, it brings me to the coordinates. It's literally, this is me, and that's
And
that.
this is through geocaching.com or whatever?
Yeah.
And it shows you all the treasures all over the
All
world,
over
basically?
All over the world, actually.
That's awesome.
It can
That's awesome. See if we can get the bridge on there. Oh, there's the ambassador. There's the Renaissance. There's a boat. I used to work on those freaking things right there. I used to unload them as a stevedore in Moorterm. Those boats carry a lot of shit. And you got Lake St. Clair on that end. And then you got about 27 kilometers this way. You got Lake Erie. So are we hot here?
Yeah.
We're really hot. We're gonna find something here.
I have to.
Start digging.
No,
Start digging. And so what? So your phone is telling you your GPS?
Okay, my GPS is telling me that I am literally at it.
You're at it. So it wouldn't be that bottle. Could it be underneath the bench?
Yeah, it's gonna be because they said to be stealth.
So it's gonna be. What about underneath these little crevices here with the pots, the flower pots?
No, I looked. It's
You see those little? What is that little hole right there? Right there. And there's another one over there. They're like little drain hole. We flip this thing here over. Right, folks. I'm gonna pause the video for a second because we're having some difficulties finding this one. Right, so the website's saying that it is right over here, that we're sitting above it. There's a reason we can't find it. So what Colleen did was she went to the comments on this site, and they're giving tips, and they're saying, don't worry, folks, it is here. You just gotta really dig for it. So they didn't say dig.
no, they said it's not on a bench. It's in a place.
In a place.
It's in a place and it's not on a bench.
Okay, so that looks pretty fresh right there. And this one here too. I don't know.
But I'm.
Your GPS is saying that you're walking away. You're getting colder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to see.
Okay.
I want to know what this was.
Nothing in that hole. Yeah, just another hole there. Oh, we got it. Look at, show the camera here. Oh, babe, look, smile. Come on this side with the sun's over there. Wait, so my baby girl just found it. Oh, she got the treasure. Let's open it up and see what we got. This is first of how many are we doing today?
There's like 5 right here.
So I'm definitely not gonna fly my kite today.
Yeah.
Yeah? No, we won't. It's okay.
We
This
just have to write-
is a Colleen day. We're doing geos. It's got a nice window today. It's got a really good wind. Alright, so what we do is, so when we open these little caches, you got these little, like, this is like the chest or the case or whatever. You open these up, and then you got, a lot of times you got these little tiny, hold on a second here.
It's the key thingy.
Yeah, and then, so
That's
you
the
got,
good one.
usually they're wrapped up in plastic, waterproof. And then they got, is there a pen in there? Did you bring a pen? So they got these little papers. You just, it's fine away, babe. Don't lose your treasure. Don't lose your treasure. And so we got. So most times there's a pen, but this is a pretty high traffic area, right? It's a park, right? You got tons of Americans. You got all the Yanks and then all the Windsorites coming out here. But anyway, so there's a note in there, and what you do is you fill it out with your name, You'll fill it out with the date that was found, and you know, time and all that, and you can leave yourself you can leave a little personal note for the next person.
I'm looking for the auxiliary box because I know they would have a pen.
Yeah, and
but they're very far down there.
yeah, they passed us. And then so what you do is a lot of times there's a little treasure in there. So
Yeah.
what do you got for the treasure?
There isn't anything in this one. It's such a small one, right? They really can't.
Yeah.
I think it was a first time find they got a gift, but we just have to fill out the log sheet. You would fill out the log sheet.
So
I don't have a pen.
okay, so you got this log sheet. You fill it out with the date that you found it, and you keep everything the way you found it too. Okay, guys. So if there's a treasure, it's for you to keep. You keep it. It could be anything, but you gotta replace it. Okay.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of that. You know, you're just paying it forward, right? Look at it. You look pretty gorgeous in the sun there with this. Just beautiful, babe.
So now we gotta wait till people leave.
Well, what if we just we'll wait until everybody leaves? We don't have the pen in this case, so we kind of screwed up. So
I can put it on
do we?
So now, after I found it,
It's gorgeous, babe. With the America, that guys is Detroit. That's not Detroit.
so now
That's my
after I
beautiful
find it,
wife. So sexy.
so now we got the log. So I'm gonna, and there's either you found it, you did not find it, and you can write it out.
And this is geocache.com.
Yeah.
That's a really so, guys. I was trying to get my wife to do this when before phones had GPSs. So we're talking. Maybe I'm gonna put the camera on me, okay? When we had GPS, like handheld GPSs, when they first come out, we're talking like what year are we talking here? We're talking before.
Junior is 05, so 2006.
So about 2006, but I had it before that even.
Yeah.
But until I discovered, so in about say 2005ish or whatever, mid 2000, I discovered these geocaches, and then so at the time we had to go online with the it's an old Garmin I had at the time. Here's those cops over there. Okay. And so what we did is so I'd punch all the coordinates in manually into my GPSs, and then I take the kids out. I load the kids. I could never get her to come with us. She thought it was a stupid idea. But holy, we had summers of fun, man. Me and the kids would go, and then eventually got my cousins to come in with their kids, and then shit. We had every weekend we'd have a whole crew of of adults and children, and we make a weekend out of them. It was great. And I know but all of a sudden I've been flying kites lately. She's all about freaking geocaching. So she got bit by the bug a little bit later than I would have liked, and then way down over there, down the river, you got this island. Okay, you got the Belle Isle, you got the Peach Isle. Peach Isle is our island, it's a Canadian island. There's geocaches over there, okay? But you gotta have a kayak to get out there. So that's gonna be one for the summer. It's later on in the summer that I'm gonna be doing. Look, it's fucking beautiful in the camera, right? Why don't you get in that view right there? Get right in there with the sun that way. That's my sexy baby right there. Just smoking hot. Okay, so did you get a pen?
We're not going to talk about that right now.
What did they say?
Well, because of COVID.
Oh my
they can't
God.
let me touch your pen, so we won't talk about that.
Yeah. No, nobody needs to die, right, folks? Nobody needs to die. It's all about safety first.
I'm going to log that I was here manually.
Okay, that's all. I'll go. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna film what you're doing here.
So, and then I'm going to take a picture.
And then we're gonna put it back when nobody's looking. And then, so you got a bunch of parks. You got a park over there. You got another park over there. Another park over there. I mean, they really did this freaking Riverside. I can't wait for when's the fireworks?
They're going to be public around.
They're usually June 1st, aren't they?
End of June. End of June.
Or sorry, beginning of July. Yeah, my bad.
Last year they had them in an undisclosed location, so we could go to them, and they put them.
Are you serious? They didn't have the barge by the bridge over there?
No fireworks.
What do you mean undisclosed? They show on TV?
Yeah, they put it on TV.
And there's so usually here on the Canadian side, we have like 1 million Americans from there, and they come over here, and we own a duplex just down the street over there on Wyandotte and Pilette, 800 block. So, man, folks, we'd have traffic backing up way past. Remember what would we have Junior do? you know, before the fireworks, when all the traffic was, you know.
He'd sell lemonade.
Yeah, man. We'd
so
I built my kid this little lemonade stand, and like one of those old rustic looking ones. And the kid would make a fucking fortune. There was that one. How much did he make that one day? His first day when they opened, like 200. So the kid's like 7 years old. I built him a lemonade stand, and for his opening day, he made it was two. I remember the number. It was $250. Just this little kid. He was fucking great. And then after that, whenever there'd be fireworks, you know, he'd set it all up and just make a killing. Entrepreneur. He's a hustler. Okay, so we're off to the next one?
Yeah,
I'll carry that there, okay? You put it back, I didn't see that. Shit.
No, you can't.
I wanted to catch it. Huh?
No, because I put it down more further.
Oh, did you? Okay, so what you're saying is because I caught you finding it, so you put it at a different location because I ruined the spot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just leave it to me, eh? All right, so let's go. We're off to number 2.
Number 2.
So I'm gonna pause this one, and then I'll start playing once you're at the location, okay?
All right.
All right. Sexy thing. So when we getting you some boobs? How soon are we? So we're getting her some dental work. That's gonna be a little bit costly, but we got it covered. And now we're officially saving for her boobs. What size are you going?
B. That's.
Oh shit.
That's huge.
Oh shit.
That's
okay.
Huge.
All right, I'm gonna pause this. We'll come back later. Okay, so we're at geocache number 2,
yeah.
and the rating. We were just talking about that.
Yes.
What's the rating? And
Okay,
how's that
so
work?
the rating on this one is 2.5 out of 5. The train's 1.5 out of 5, and it's just going to be micro-sized thing.
Okay, and that's what it tells you on the website. Now, what was the last treasure that we found over there? What was the rating on that one there?
That one was just 1 second.
Let's leave it.
No, it's fine.
I thought it was recording like a whole freaking thing.
1.5.
1.5. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's really accurate.
Okay.
So. And so this one here is telling you that we're like on it.
Literally, no. The navigation has me. Oh no, it does have me on. I gotta go this way.
Okay.
So it's here.
Okay.
And we're like.
I'll just film you. Keep walking. You think that was me whistling? It could have been. Okay, so I want to give you guys a quick look at this view, boys. This is why we live in Windsor. Look at the view here. Yeah. And contrary to popular belief, we have guns here too, boys. All right, look at this nice. They put a lot of work and money into the Windsor side here, the riverside. Just gorgeous. Okay, so let's find this treasure. Well, we'll let some traffic go through first, okay?
Yeah, because it said, I don't know. Yeah.
Go ahead and tell me what it's saying.
Well, because it says to be stealth.
Okay. Okay. Obviously, because a high traffic area, you know, people get.
Just go missing.
Yeah, it'll go missing. People will find these things and they'll just be like, "What the hell?" And they'll junk it. They'll scrap it and think it's just garbage, but it's not.
Right.
It's treasures, geos, left behind for other geocachers to find. So it's a real treasure hunt, boys.
Yeah, this one's gonna be 2.5. That one was 1.5.
Yeah, the last one was 1.5. This was 2.5. So it might have to be. I don't want to say bushwhacking, but it might just be on the other side of the bush, possibly.
No, it's.
Oh, what about? Oh.
It's,
So I was telling you guys earlier how my kids and I were doing these like years ago, and we used to do them sometimes. So sometimes in these stories, like behind these geocaches, will be like, you know, they'll tell you to do at nighttime. You know, and then you put in the coordinates, and then you'll see that it's in the freaking cemetery. And then there's usually like this really creepy freaking story that goes along with it. So they'll tell you, bring some flashlights, you know, bring some bear spray, you know, and then they'll tell you a creepy story about the area, about the history of the area, the cemetery, or some ghosts and goblins, right, being a cemetery. And so I'd wake my kids up sometimes, like at 2 a.m. You know, and I have, you know, a couple sandwiches packed and some flashlights, and then we'd head out of town and go to these freaking. So you drive out to the cemetery, you tell the kids these really creepy stories about the geocache, so they're creeped right out, as I am. And there we go. So we go to the cemetery, and you're passing all these freaking tombstones and everything else. to find the geocache, but no, you're not finding the treasure. You're finding like a freaking more coordinates. You find more coordinates. So you punch in those coordinates, and it takes you to another tombstone. It's so freaking awesome. But I could not get Colleen to come with us at all. We were what? We were losers back then, right? Who's the loser now? All right, let's find this treasure, babe.
I'm not sure. But my phone died.
Oh no. All right, so you guys hear that? So I'm gonna have to cut the filming, and I'm gonna have to cut this, and then we're gonna have to. Nothing there, and then we're gonna, because we need the GPS. So that's it for the filming. Way to go, loser. Loser.
Who doesn't charge their phone before?
All right, I'm gonna reverse this. Now I might have me and you. Sexy baby.
Thank you.
Love you. All right, that's it, folks. Enjoy geocaching.